Not long before the events of the Chimera, 4 space pirates were sent to the desert planet of Akiton to regain their captain's hold over Kafak Depot. Get in, restore balance, get out. A simple enough plan. Batten down the hatches, mateys. This is Will Save and the Interstellar Tales of the Extragalactic Adventure Anthology. Unknown Treasures.
And welcome back to Unknown Treasures. I'm going to start phasing out the whole, Will Save the Interstellar.
Wait, what? Why?
Because I feel like if you're listening to the 4th episode, you probably have already heard. I was even going to
Will Save and the Interstellar Tales from the Extragalactic Adventure Anthology.
Yeah, I think it's great, and I love it, but I don't think they need to hear it every single episode.
I disagree.
I say it before bed every night.
You're even reminded exactly what you're listening to every time. I was also
on his knees on the bed, put his hands together.
It's exactly what
Will
I'm
Save.
Yeah,
The Interstellar Tales.
That's too good.
I think I was also gonna start fading out the whole hey, tell me who your character is. By this point, people know who's who, right?
Yeah, but do they know our classes?
They don't.
Do
they
we
might
know our classes?
Do we know our classes?
I feel
Are we
like
ready to reveal that?
I feel like it's already been revealed, but sure.
Kind of.
For some of you not. But let's get to the important conversation here. It's summer now.
Woo! Summertime.
And I have a really big question for you. What do you prefer? The pool or the beach?
Oh, easy.
Is that easy? Is it? Is it?
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
Yeah. Especially if you live in the desert?
I'll go first. I prefer the beach.
Okay.
That's because I grew up on the East Coast and now I live on the West Coast, literally on the coast. So I'm down with a beach town.
Coast, the best coast?
Yeah, dude.
Which one's the best coast?
Jacksonville beaches are better than LA beaches. Just gonna say it. In terms of the experience, sure, the beauty, the mountains on the.
Are the waves even as high? Do you guys even have waves in the Atlantic?
Do you even have? Is there even water in the Atlantic Ocean?
It's like a puddle, right?
Yeah, dude. It's just
it's really warm.
pond.
It just rains a lot.
It's a warm puddle of some dude's jersey. Never mind.
I didn't mean to bring up a debate about which beaches are the best, but I prefer East Coast beaches. They're less sandy. I think they're more like a
what? Isn't that the point of a beach?
No, they're not like this. They're sand, but their sand is packed and wet sand as opposed to that crystalline sand that gets all in everything.
Okay, you're just judging Southern California then.
Yeah.
Here's a question.
What about San Diego though?
Will technically live at the beach because he has sand surrounding his pool, or you will have sand surrounding your pool.
You can have a beach at a lake, right? You could technically have a beach at a lake. That's true.
Yeah.
So Vinny's skeptical.
I am. If it's a lake, lakes are gross.
It's
not a beach. It's a lake shore.
It's a lake shore, huh? It's not a lake
I'm
beach.
down at the shore. But you can say
down at the shore.
You could call it a beach.
Hey, we're going down to the shore for Mai Tais. You want to come?
Yeah.
I could call my my Nissan Sentra 300ZX, but it's still a Sentra.
Kelly smirks at that.
I don't understand.
Kelly lives on a very long beach.
Kelly lives on a really long beach. Yeah.
Kelly, what do you prefer? It's actually 3 options now: East Coast beaches, West Coast beaches, or the pool.
Okay, so my experience on the East Coast beaches was that there were no waves, but I could have been to the wrong. I don't know where I was where this was happening.
I don't even know how they have surf shops on the East Coast.
But there must be waves because hurricanes happen there all the time, right?
Yeah.
So I probably just
you just have to surf during a hurricane.
That'd be cool, I guess. Some alligators chilling out. Like, I don't know, saltwater alligators. Do you like how much I know about stuff? Not that much.
I do like the sandy beaches of the Caribbean and the East Coast. They are quite nice.
Caribbean's cool.
Yeah.
But between a pool and a beach, for sure, I'd prefer the beach. I don't like public pools. Personal pools, I'd probably just be chilling with like a couple people. Yeah, beach is better.
I'm gonna go off script and say hot tub.
Ooh.
Oh, that's good.
Wow.
Oh no, I think
Yeah,
Obviously.
Will is generously
Will's ready
nodding.
for that.
Listen,
Yeah.
I am for bodies of water. I'm not, I'm not a beach versus pool. I think that if I want to, I like my infinity pool to overlook a beach. Okay,
that's fair.
next to a hot tub.
If you don't like it to overlook another pool, then you're probably like. Maybe I don't know. What about swamps and stuff? Do you like those?
I like the Great Dismal Swamp outside of North Carolina. Shout out to North Carolina.
Oh, cool.
North Kakalaki.
Well, I think it's important for me to say that I don't like nature very much, and I prefer to be indoors.
Kev.
Sure.
Kev is the person who's like, man, I'm really excited to go to this indoor pool.
That's right.
Yeah. Gosh,
Kevin-
I love a good indoor pool.
Smells like
You live in the
chlorine
ocean.
and old men.
I live
do
inside of a tin can in the ocean. It's a little different.
That's true. I do prefer
Yeah.
pools for actually swimming, like as an exercise, because I don't want to open water swim. That's just dangerous, man.
Kevin,
like a
I have
boat.
a dumb question.
Do you have a what?
Are there in this day and age, and not just in like old books or whatever from like the industrial, are there actually like portholes in submarines? There aren't, right?
No.
Okay, yeah, of course.
Because
not.
the pressure would
there's no-
break the glass.
Well,
There's no way. Yeah.
Technically, like there are submarines that are like recreational use submarines that do have portholes.
Like
the
Disney.
submarine at Disneyland has portholes because it's but like military submarines do not have portholes. No, there's no. The only
Makes
way to
sense.
look out of it is through the periscope.
They have screen doors, though.
It's cool.
Did you have screen
encounter
doors? Right.
a sea monster? It's like a giant squid or like a kraken.
I
Yeah, have you seen-
The troll inside.
Was there
you
ever just like
finally
a
find
huge
Nessie?
blip on the radar? Boop, boop, and you're like,
I worked in the engine room.
Where you had to slay a troll.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I didn't do a whole lot in the sonar stuff because
but you
wasn't
knew the
sonar
people
tech.
in the. Oh yeah, sorry, sonar, not radar.
So you're just like shoving coal into engines. That's
But
what
they
do, right?
they do know the difference between like man-made objects and what they call quote unquote biologicals.
Kevin, are there, like,
Biologics.
sea monsters that the U.S. government is hunting down that we don't know about?
I can't tell you that, Kelly.
Oh, Kevin, you told us that you fought a troll whenever you had
Come
to
on,
like,
dude.
shut down a nuclear reactor. You could
I think
tell us
he
this.
let that slip, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and we
got in
just
a lot of
been-
trouble for that.
We never edited it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oops.
Oops.
Gonna get me in trouble.
We already did.
No,
We can't
Okay,
handle
well-
the truth. Is that the official answer?
that's right. There is no truth. But speaking of truths, John, we're gonna need two of them
Oh,
and one lie.
I think
For a
I'm
little
gonna
game we
do
call Two Truths and One Lie.
I think I'm going to do the two lies and a truth game. That was a version from last time. All right. That sounds good. I have one. Do I have two?
When your whole world's a lie, it's hard to come up with truths.
Yeah, when all I do is deal in what is real and not real, I blur my own reality.
What am I?
Okay, I got two. Now I need a third thing. You guys should keep talking for a sec while I just grab that third thing from my brain storage.
Nope, we're gonna all sit
Or
here
I just sit here silently.
staring,
Cool.
waiting.
Dead air.
Yeah. Who was the author that wrote steampunk? That wrote books that it had like things like steampunk style submarines and stuff. What's that?
I have no idea. What
40,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Or whatever.
Vern.
Jules Verne.
Jules
yeah.
Verne.
Jules Verne.
Did he also
I
do
actually-
Journey to Center of the Earth?
Yes.
I think so. I read 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea
And 100 around the world
while
in-
traveling 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Oh yeah. That's
Which is, fun fact, if you don't know, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea is actually a huge distance because it's talking about a horizontal distance, not a vertical one. It's not a depth. It's a distance.
oh.
Okay.
they traveled a total of 20,000 leagues.
Oh, that's confusing.
Yeah.
They should have said across under the sea. I don't know.
Yeah, they should have said
weird.
vector and not just magnitude.
Oh yeah,
Because 1 league is 5,000 miles.
Oh, so there's no way you could travel because it doesn't
Sorry,
go down that
is that
deep,
right?
right? The ocean.
Hold on, I'm trying to look it up. I forget.
Kevin has
the
the
ocean?
ocean.
Oh, a league is 3 miles. A league is 3
Yeah, I
miles.
was like, I don't think it's 5,000 miles. That's a lot of
No,
miles.
that was miles to feet, I think.
That's
right?
like possibly greater than the circumference. of
Yeah,
the earth.
1 league is 3 miles, so the ocean is definitely not 60,000 miles deep.
I do want
right,
to read
I got 'em.
Carpathian.
I got him.
The Carpathian
Got 'em?
Castle.
I got him.
Cool.
Number 1. I have driven across the contiguous U.S. Number 2. My pants fell down when I was in a 5th grade play. Number 3. I almost died from a disease when I was 8.
Oh.
I say
very
lie on
morbid.
the first one. I feel
Yeah, what
I've never gotten these right, but I feel like it is. Sorry.
I have to recuse myself from this because I was here for all 3 of those.
Well, you could be there for all 3.
Yeah, but it wasn't in
wow.
5th grade. It was probably in 4th grade or 3rd
Wait,
grade.
did Vinny pull down your pants in 5th grade?
It was Vinny that did it.
Did Vinny give you a disease? When you were like, I could see you driving across with Vinny, the contiguous United States, but for some reason,
So, when you say the contiguous United States,
It's
you
like
mean
Florida
just
to California.
Florida to California.
That's all he's ever done.
Okay.
or theoretically,
Or like
similarly,
Maine,
but-
or, road trip to Maine.
Question: can we ask questions? Like, did you do this with Vinny? Like the drive?
I don't
you're
say
alive.
no.
or something?
Anything.
No
I'm
question.
going to say number 2's the lie, and only because it was at a different grade than 5th
Yeah,
grade.
I'm going to agree.
Oh,
Number
that's a good
2,
one.
I'm going to say number 2 is not even a lie. It's a mistruth.
Oh, interesting.
What's the difference, Kev?
Because I think a lie is completely false, where the mistruth, he's like adjusting.
It's an alternate truth. Is that what we're
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
It's an, oh God. Okay, so
It's like an alternate
so
universe.
Will and Benny has recused himself. Will and Kevin say it's the second one because of the 5th grade thing.
Man,
And
It's weirdly specific.
I'm not
Kelly,
good
you
at true
say
truths
what?
and a lie guessing, but I'm gonna stick with my first.
I'm
guess just
perfect, I
because-
think,
which
so
is
far.
which is the first one?
Yeah, I don't have a good record of this. Yeah, the first one, the drive.
Cool.
Okay.
It's definitely number 2.
It's
Oh,
absolutely
yeah.
number 2. But it's because I was actually the only play that I was going to be in elementary school was the play, and right before it, I got the disease that caused me to miss the play.
So your pants would have fallen.
Pants
if
fall
you
down.
didn't
They,
have the disease.
Vinny
Yeah.
probably would have pulled him down
I would have ensured that happened. Yeah.
easily.
Yep.
Yeah, handily.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
sorry you got sick.
What was the disease, John? I feel like
I
that's
had
like an
bacterial
important question.
meningitis.
Yeah.
What is that?
That's a
I've heard of
really
that.
deadly
Of the
thing.
brain.
It was.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's a bacteria in the brain. My dad took me to the ER because I told him I could see 2 TVs. And it was because my brain was swelling. And then they gave me a spinal tap, and I didn't feel any of it. I was just
Okay,
like
damn.
very out of it. So I was in the hospital for
Did
2
you have a
weeks.
stiff neck?
IV? Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a rash on your back?
I don't remember a rash, but the thing is that you come out of it. I had a lot of tests afterwards. They were like,
Yeah,
like all the audio, all the visual tests and stuff like
Did they
that. And I'm-
quarantine you?
No, they didn't quarantine me because
Okay.
it wasn't viral; it was just bacterial. So it was like,
Even if it was viral, it's not infectious, right? Usually, like
really?
I thought
technically, like,
I thought
meningitis
it was
is just an
highly-
infection
I thought it was
of the
highly
brain.
transmissible, but maybe I'm wrong.
Oh shit. That's
I'm not a real doctor.
I hate anything biologicals.
I heard that usually, like, if you get it when you're like an infant or very young, then it's tough because you're still developing a lot of processes in your brain, and that can.
But you were fully developed
impact
at the age of 5, so when you got it at 8, you were fine.
it. Sure. Yeah. Oh, and the contiguous U.S. thing is that yes. So Vinny flew out to L.A., which I think we talked about. Vinny's day in L.A. was probably like a magical day. Like, I don't know how it all happened, but we'll talk about that later. And then we drove
Next
to
time.
Florida, and then our buddy Andrew and I jumped in, and then we drove up to Maine, and then we drove west over to like Yellowstone, and then we came down.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
times.
Wow.
Good times.
Thank you for that, John. We really appreciate
Man,
it.
I'm
Sleep
just
at night now.
scoring perfects on this.
Yeah.
Wait, who is left to go?
That's it. We've all gone.
I think we did everyone. Dice
So then
cam,
who won?
Basically.
Will?
I don't think is there a winner? Is it?
Yeah.
I think this is just.
I think
I
I
think
won.
we all just like lose.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we've lost.
We all lose except for Will, who
Yeah.
won.
Right.
It's all our truths are like horrible.
Jeez. The rich get richer. Will just
Now
keeps
we got to
winning.
come up with a new game every week.
Well,
But
that's on
you know, a game
'cause
that
I'm
we
not
can
doing
play
is
Starfinder.
What?
All right. So let's play.
Let's play.
Before we go into the actual game, Kelly, did you figure out your resolve points? We talked about that. Like, Vinnie, Chaque actually healed you before you had to spend your resolve points.
Yeah, I believe that's correct. So
you're down
I have 2
one
resolve
resolve
points.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Thanks.
right. So let me just do a small recap of what
Please.
happened last week.
That'd be cool.
So last time you finished off the fight with the True Warriors. Thaddeus got knocked down a couple of times, and by knocked down I mean unconscious, almost dying. Right?
Yeah.
And then
A
Tremaine-
lot for level 1 because
lot
you're a
for
cheat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Well, plus he said that those particular characters target melee. What was it? They don't. They target non-casters.
tough looking
Toughest-
dudes.
tough looking
The
dude.
tough.
Yeah, so that's a compliment to you.
Yeah, you're tough looking.
Basically, they
Live up-
run by
Look, Thaddeus
prison
is
rules.
tough. He's been through some shit.
Always go after the toughest looking dude.
But like right after that, though, Terme was actually able to take out one of the Hilky thugs with a overheat, where he just blew fire at them, like some kind of fire dancer. Ooh.
Sure, if you want to categorize it that.
Fire dancer.
Yep.
That was really cool description until you said dancer. And I
Yeah,
was like, what?
yeah.
And that's
characterization.
That's actually when the gang started to retreat. So the Yosoki ran over and started dragging his downed colleague up the alleyway. You guys made an attempt to stop them, but they made it to the car. They actually made it to the car.
Yeah, 'cause you
There's
cheated.
No debate here. They made it to the car. And then the car sped off into the streets. Terme actually noticed that the Hilky woman in the back seat of the car.
And Rolo.
No, Rolu missed it.
Nope.
Yep. And then Riddle explained to you all that Dotrulu and his gang, the True Warriors that came from Morrow, the ones that beat you guys up pretty badly, are squeezing this town and the junk tourism industry for all that it's got.
Oh yeah, we went to Junker's Delight.
You did, yeah.
We're like in like the back of house, chilling, right?
the back of house.
Yeah, we're like chilling in the back. Or are we sitting in the
Are we
front?
where the cool kids are?
I think it's just like one. It's just a building. It's
just one
there's
big
no like
delight.
front or back. There
It's
might
just
be
one big delight.
Can,
Yeah,
can I get a
cool.
definition on junk tourism?
Yeah. So okay, roller culture check. No. So junk tourism is that Kafak Depot is hundreds of years old of just like damaged and destroyed ships and vehicles. And so it's a giant junkyard is what it is. It's a desert full of junk. And so junk tourism are people who travel to this, field of junk in hopes of finding something better, in hopes of finding the riches that can help them level up in life. Yeah. So again, going back to where we were at, Dotrulu and his gang are squeezing that tourism trade. And Riddle is actually the last holdout against him. She's the owner of Junker's Delight, which is a gift shop / junk adventures guide company. They guide adventurers into the junkyards in order to find their, treasured junk. The only thing is that her last client was an overzealous and very wealthy rich researcher that was looking for something that could change the galaxy.
face of the galaxy.
Right. And since then, they've gone missing. And that's where we leave off. So yeah, you guys are sitting inside Junker's Delight. It is, it's picture like, I don't know, it's half like gift shop, half, I don't know. Has anybody actually been to any kind of
Junkyard?
the
Like
tour
pick
companies? What's the tour company called?
Star Tours?
No, like we
Starline
go to like
tours?
book a tour. Like back before Expedia and all those like internet, programs, people actually had to go into offices and sit down and.
Like a travel
Oh,
agent?
about travel agents?
That's a travel agency.
Oh
yeah.
my
So
gosh.
it's like half gift shop, half travel agency, except for the travel. The travel, quote unquote, is going into the junkyards. So you guys are sitting there.
Are you asking if I've ever been in a travel agency?
Or
I
in
mean,
a junkyard?
I have like twice when I was a kid, I think, but I've never.
My aunt runs one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But overall, Riddle does offer to pay you guys each $500 credits if you can help her find her client. And her client is an android named Vari13. She describes Vari as a skinny android about medium height with green braids and golden circuits that you can see through their skin.
Sorry, golden circuits and what?
500 apiece.
See-through skin.
It's just that the circuits glow through the skin.
Okay.
We're looking at 500 apiece, right?
Yeah, I can give you 500 apiece but you got to bring her back alive, you know?
So not like per piece of Very 13, but like 500 for each of us.
I'm sorry, what?
Thaddeus just chuckles.
What if we're too late?
Vari 13 needs to come back as a whole person, and they better be alive.
I think what my small colleague here was saying was that, just a good clarification on the alive versus not alive.
I mean,
or rather
she could
functioning versus not functioning.
You could be missing an arm and still be alive, right?
What about psychologically tortured? That's fine.
So you guys are who are you again?
Listen, we're not trying to cause harm to this fella, but if something happens to him, I'm not gonna. I don't know. I can't be held responsible for that.
Well, I can't be giving you guys your credits if you don't bring them back as like a solid breathing wholesome person, because like that's kind of my job is to guide these people in and out, so like that's all I'm saying is wait a minute.
So you're just worried about a claim against you for from this person's family if something were to happen to him. I get it.
My reputation's on the line here.
I think we're getting a little bit too into the weeds here. I think at the end of the day, the point is that we are definitely absolutely willing to help you, Riddle, and we thank you for the hospitality as well as for the opportunity to help you out and, grease the wheels a little bit.
I got a question for you. Are you guys pirates? Like,
I object to that term, but
I knew not all pirates are bad, but like, is this like are you like good pirates, or are you guys like enemy of my enemy type situation going on here?
what kind of question is that?
I'm just curious because like what are space pirates doing down on the ground with the rest of us?
Space pirates.
We're here to see a Shabbat meet an untimely demise, as we've stated previously.
Row gestures and nods at Tormaiden's answer.
So this is an enemy of my enemy thing. Like you're here to take out Dotrulu?
Maybe.
We'll leave those details to ourselves. We'll keep them to ourselves.
What's it to you?
I mean, like, he's been causing a lot of trouble for me, at least. And I mean, this town. But like, I don't want no one to get hurt. But
do you have any leads on where Dotrulu might be staying, or maybe keeping some safe houses, maybe some other resources where we're just looking to, help out and put the squeeze where we can?
no, I totally get it. Look, the true warriors, they come beating down on me all the time. But I never seen Dotrulu himself. If anything, you'd have to go after the lower guys and try to find out more information. Maybe you could like lure him out by beating them up. But they're dangerous folks. I know you guys look pretty tough, but like they ain't anybody to mess with.
Do you have like a really handy, useful interface, like a video game where it's like all the figures are blacked out, and then when we find them, then their faces pop up, and slowly it will hierarchy up to Dotrulu at the top?
I used to have a card deck. I only had one card deck, and Dotrulu was the ace of spades, but like I sold that a long time ago.
That's really cool, actually. If we find that in the junkyard, I'm going to take it. I'm not going to give it back to you because
that sounds awesome.
That's fair. It's fair.
that's
Valid.
awesome.
Not gonna lie.
So back to these lower ranks. Any information on who these might be, or where to find out some more information here?
I can't tell you much more about the true warriors, except I'm sure they're going to come back around here sooner or later. The one thing is, I just need to know, are you guys going to help me find Vari 13, or am I going to have to find someone else?
We'll do our best as long as we can. We're still getting our bearings around here, I say. Yeah, I'm game, but
I'm also game, but let's not mistake it. We are here to...
But we have our own interests here.
Exactly. Torment.
I got you, but I could definitely use your help, you know?
Do you have any...
You have it with us.
Do you have any supplies you can give us? That will help us
Weaponry.
find your friend, destroy Dotrolu.
What kind of supplies you guys looking for?
Perhaps
Healing
some
serums.
healing serums, yes.
I can get you some healing serums, but you're going to have to pay the price for them, you know? I got to replenish my goods. Maybe I could take it out of your credits that I give you.
What, like
How much
on a
you charge?
draw?
I got to look up how much I charge for the healing serums. I was not ready for this
Maybe
question.
you can just give one or two, slide it over on the house, because we are both helping you out with Dotrulu
Yes.
and with Vari 13.
I am beginning to see why you don't get much help around here.
Yes. I do agree with you.
One or two.
That is.
Help them.
I do agree.
All right, look, I got 2 Mark 1s that you guys can borrow. And I say borrow because I need them for myself.
Hopefully we won't need them.
We'll extract them from our blood and then put them back in the vial and go back.
Yeah, I mean, we did help you out of a terrible situation a moment ago, did we not?
How many things do we have to say to make it obvious? You need to give us these serums.
Who
I
wants
say
to
as
hold
Kelly.
the serums? You say as Kelly.
I think Chaque.
That's fine.
Chaque will take them.
Oh, Chaque.
Chaque is reliable for healing. I think that's good.
He takes them and tucks them under a leaf.
A little vine just sucks them in.
And a bit more about Vari 13. Where were they last seen? Where was their last known whereabout?
So Vari 13, she was supposed to be heading out to the Kayards, and they, but Logan's with her, so they should be okay.
Who's this Logan?
Yeah.
Logan's my best and last guide. He's one tough cookie, and he's been to the Kayards at least a dozen times. He knows his way around.
Do you have any description of him? How would we spot him or his body?
He's a very large human male. Because he's at least twice, maybe 3 times my size. The little, she's a little Yosoki, so she just kind of shrugs.
Yeah.
But she does note that he's from Absalon Station, so he's not a Hilki. That's one way to determine, he's got paler skin, and he's not, beaten by the desert as badly.
Sorry, and you said Lorgan, like Morgan, but with an L?
What's a Morgan? I ain't never heard of the name Morgan.
It's a name only pirates give each other. But, sorry, you were saying Lorgan? Could you spell that for me?
Yeah, Lorgan with an L. Like it's normally spelled, you know?
Oh. Of course.
Lurga.
Yeah, spell it out entirely.
Yeah.
We're not.
Welcome to my world, John. This is what I do it every time.
But you know what the difference is? I give you the spelling every time.
I made the name up,
it in your notes.
it's spelled Lorgan, so like Morgan Bone.
So like,
Oh my gosh.
you could have just said that from the beginning. Okay.
Well, then, I think that would be the first place to look, wouldn't it?
I mean, that's the last place I know she would have gone.
Just about this time.
Sorry, correction. Just for clarification, Vari 13 is non-binary, so they go by they.
Yep. Okay. Yep. That's what I thought. And Riddle is she, her?
Yes, Riddle is she, her.
But just about this time, Thaddeus gets like a little ping on his communicator, and it's from someone on the ship. He doesn't know from whom yet, but it's a relayed signal from the ship, and it's like, and you hear this like little mumbling, And then you just see his ears perk up, like, cats that go like that, and his fur stand on end. And his eyes widen. And then he just turns around and stares at Rolu. And then he just turns off his communicator and looks away.
So I'm thinking Rolu kind of turns away from the riddle. Tried to talk to you for. It sounds like we might have to wait a little bit, cool off on this Dotrulu, and in the meantime, we check out this very 13. How are we feeling about that? It seems like the best way to go.
I mean, I ain't trying to rush you guys, but the longer she's missing, the longer she's got a chance something's going to go bad. Like, Logan normally checks in by now, and it's been a couple days, and he hasn't called me back. I'm starting to worry.
Are you sure that if we don't just go do a bunch of side quests, then when we see Lorgan, he'll say the same thing as if we had just went to him immediately?
I mean, like, I don't play a whole ton of video games, but, like, it's probably not like a typical, like, role-playing RPG type game where it's got a trigger point. But, like, he might currently be alive, and the longer you guys take, he might not be alive.
Understandable.
If I had to guess.
Does anybody else want to take 10? Because I could use the stamina points.
I'm just curious. So let's just talk about, like, your guys' health and stuff. Thaddeus has been dead twice.
What time of day is it right now?
It's probably getting into later afternoon.
Okay, so like 3:30.
It's around dinner time for Kev.
Yep.
Yeah. Inching into dinner time.
Close to dinner time for all humans.
I mean, do you want to try to turn in and search for the android tomorrow?
Yeah, what are you guys' thoughts on that? Are you going to go out and try to find a hotel? Are you going to sleep in the streets?
I could do a short rest and be fine to go keep looking into the night, which is I kind of like the idea of looking into the night. It's a cool thing, and I want Kev to put a night mode on the map. But I would also be down to just take a full rest. I'm just not down very many spells, so that's just Rolu personally.
Well, I think it may make sense narratively. Like, I would expect on a desert planet that more activity happens at night than during the day.
Yeah. Thaddeus, how are you feeling about right now? You certainly were knocked down more than once. He says that with a grin.
I think I can make it. I'll top up if I need to. I don't need a full rest.
Oh, you're going to use those here?
Yeah, those things that we're borrowing.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Yeah, we'll borrow them. We'll let you borrow them.
I got to look at the price on those things, but, like, I'm going to need you guys to pay it back.
Right.
We'll circle back to that at some future point, Riddle. That's fine.
I got a business to run here.
A pirate always pays his debts.
That's what they say.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what pirates are doing.
Especially pirates named Morgan. They always pay their debts.
Morgan? There's no pirate named Morgan. Stop making stuff up, John. We're playing real life here.
There's Captain Morgan.
Kelly, you can either use the healing serum. I could burn a first channel and give you the 1d8 stamina points that I woefully tried to use last time. So I could try and do that if you want, or you can use the healing serum, because I don't know how many we have. We just have those two, right?
Yeah, I think we only have those two.
You guys didn't bring any on your own?
I brought two, but we burned them.
No.
And how many resolve points do you have, Kelly?
2 out of 3.
And none of us thought to make a healer class.
Hey,
Yeah, that's the...
I know you guys have helped me a lot. I don't have a whole lot more to give you, because, like, that's my last 2 serums,
You got anything else that could help us take out this Detrolu or keep these guys at bay? Or
look, the Trulu stuff, like, that's, you handle the Shabbat however you want to handle the Shabbat, but, like, I need you guys to bring back Vari 13 for me. At least...
Right, but if the true warriors have their hands on him... Then...
I mean, honestly, I don't think that the true warriors have any idea what Vari's looking for, but, like, if they're involved, then you do what you gotta do. The only thing I got, and she starts rummaging through, and you guys notice that there's, like, sculptures kind of around the room, small ones, up to, like, a full-size one, but she picks up one, that kind of is like a medium-sized looking sculpture thing of just junk welded together, and she hands it to one of you and goes, I guess you guys can, like, borrow this one too. This one, there's not really any value on it. It's a little keepsake of mine. And what she hands you is a breakaway Aegis system.
What?
Yeah, let me give you a show. Is that the right? I hope I'm showing the right thing. Bam. So it's basically interlocking metal pieces that you put on your arm.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
It provides a little bit of protection. And she actually says, like, she winces just a bit and is like, man, I wish I would have been carrying that earlier.
So cool. So, it's basically like this breakaway of interlocking metal that fits on the wearer's arm. And when you get hit by a melee attack from an opponent you can perceive, you can use the Aegis to absorb some of the blow. It negates 5 damage, but the Aegis crumbles into component pieces, and you got to spend 10 minutes putting it back together. That's super cool.
Yeah, it is kind of cool. This book has a lot of junk related things.
I love it.
Hope you guys come across.
Who
so you
wants
guys
it?
take that? Yeah, who's going to take that?
Chaque really wants it.
Yeah, I also want it, but I think Chaque should take it because Chaque is somebody who needs it.
Yeah, I've got a total of 14 damage points that he can take.
I got a total of 13,
Oh, what?
I think. Hold
Oh,
on, let me
that's
double
squishy.
check.
Okay, yeah.
I think Rolu is gonna. I don't think Rolu saw anything as far as Thaddeus giving him a look because Rolu's just sipping his tea and thinking. So Rolu doesn't know anything about what like that whole thing.
Never mind, I have
And-
14.
Okay, I think he would like playfully slap Thaddeus on the back and be like, "Maybe you need this so to save you from going down so many times."
That may actually make sense.
Thaddeus just looks grim-faced, at, like having Rolu talk to him.
I remember my first fight; it was much the same. It's tough.
Hey, I'm not trying to say like you ain't looking bad, but like Thaddeus ain't looking good. You guys, I'm not trying to tell you how to do your jobs because like I put you on the job now and you got to do your job. But like, if you want, you guys could stay here. And she kind of like shrugs and waves at 3 bunks in the corner.
Who's bunking
And
with
there's
who?
and she's like, I'm working on it, okay? You guys, like, one of you guys could take the couch over in the lobby. And she says, like, over in the lobby, but, like, really, there's just a couch kind
Like,
of next
right
to the
next to
desks.
Yeah, it's
It's not a very big space. Yeah.
I love it.
Chaque finds like a tire filled with sand and just like
Yeah, it's
plops.
just-
Curls up in it.
So
I do have a pot.
That sounds perfect.
wait, so is Thaddeus taking the Aegis?
He'll take
Or-
it if he's
okay.
going to be involved in combat more than others. But
You guys could roll off.
yeah, I guess that's fine.
Roll
You want
off!
to do that? I'm going to use these dice that Will gave me. They're auspicious
Auspice.
I guess they mean auspicious dice, which is good.
That's cool.
It's a good thing. We need that right now.
Who's rolling off? Am I?
Whoever wants it.
I guess Chaque and Thaddeus.
Yeah, I think Chaque, Thaddeus, and Tormaiden, right? Because Tormaiden, you also.
Oh, look at this dice. Dice.
Is that an 18?
It's a 4.
Oh,
I got an 18.
Will,
as a matter of fact.
are you rolling off on this?
I can. I also rolled a 4.
No way. Let's see what Kelly got.
I got an 18, actually.
Cool.
Crushed it.
What are you guys rolling off for? I wasn't paying attention.
For the Aegis.
The Aegis.
For
Oh,
the Aegis.
okay.
Yeah.
If I'll just tank for you guys as much as possible.
Do you have a map to these car yards?
I don't. But if you just go out here and you make a right and then make another right and then you make a left onto Juniper, you just walk right up Juniper and it's right there at the end. It's kind of the northeast side of town.
You see Chaque like unfold a leaf and like start scribing on the leaf with one of his tentacles.
Amazing.
I'm saying, so if Kevin is telling us, suggesting to us that we should be resting,
Yes.
I'm not
probably
suggesting.
be
I'm just
resting.
saying if you want to,
He did
you
bring it
can.
up. Pretty
I have a
heavily.
feeling Kevin's going to throw a bunch of shit
I
at
think
us.
he really.
Nope. All right, you guys are moving on. Let's go.
No,
to the
we're
map.
resting.
Nope. So,
So-
are we long resting or short resting?
I think we're short resting. I don't know.
The resting does what again?
Chaque is at full. Doesn't matter.
Short rest will give you back your stamina. A long rest will give you back your stamina and resolve and give you 1 hit point per level. But you guys are only level 1, so it gives you 1 hit point.
But you spend a resolve.
Not worth it to me.
Fine either way.
Okay. Why don't we short rest?
All right, 10 minutes flashes by.
Why don't we long rest? We don't really have any time constraints as far as we can tell. This isn't like where we're going to blow up like in.
Because then I could get my spell back, but
Oh,
let's
yeah,
just
that's
do it.
true.
Let's just do it.
Spells
All
are
right.
important. I don't play a spellcaster ever, so
Let's do it. Yeah.
and NPCs don't rest a whole lot.
Chaque, you're welcome to bunk with me if you want. It's up to you. And he just smiles a toothy grin. And he just lays down.
Thanks, I'm fine with my pot.
So we long rest through the early hours of the night.
Well then.
So night flashes, morning dawns.
Does anything happen? I feel like Rolu, as he's falling asleep, has these flashes, these images in his brain, and he just tries to push them out and then fall asleep.
So anything else happens throughout the night? You guys are inside of Junker's Delight. Doors are closed. The windows are actually like buttoned up pretty tight because she is afraid of these true warriors. It's actually a pretty quiet night. It's not like they burned down the building while you're in it. Or
A
anything.
little too quiet.
In like a cut scene with while Chaque is resting in his pot, you notice him pull out a communicator.
Yeah, who's you? I just want to clarify this.
Chaque.
Anybody want to roll perception? No, I'm just kidding.
I do actually on the outside of Junkers, if possible. It's like, can I peer out a
Peek
window?
through the.
Yeah. Can I see if like
you don't
A
see-
little walk around.
somebody set up an ambush or something for us?
You rolled a natural 20 and you still don't see anything. Like, there's nothing going on.
Got it.
It's quiet. But we look at Chaque, kind of curled up in his pot, his tire, and everybody else is sound asleep. But the camera focuses in on Chaque.
Yep. It's like a text communicator so that he doesn't have to make any noise.
K9.
And you see at the top.
T-Mobile Psychic.
Or T9.
He's got it turned up as a tick 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 tick.
Rolu was like, yeah. All right, sorry.
You see Captain with like 2 hearts and a pirate hook. And in the message, potential distraction, rescuing android shouldn't be an issue. Goal of killing Dotrulu has been exfiltrated. No meaningful concerns to the mission at this time.
And shortly after that, there's just like the ... Damn it. Keep it down. We don't want people knowing what's happening.
Whoops.
But this is only to Chaque.
Copy is his response.
None of you guys know this. I should have made you take your headphones off.
I truly
Yeah,
was typing something, so I actually don't.
Cool. All right. So the sun comes up through like the little beams of light through the edges of the sealed off windows.
Yeah.
And what do you guys want to do?
Jack waves his leaf with directions like, all right, guys, let's go.
Sounds good to me.
What is Riddle been doing? Is Riddle up?
Yeah, Riddle is actually asleep and in kind of late. You guys can wake her if you want. She has an automatic coffee pot that started up at 5:30, finished by 6, but she is still sound asleep because she was pretty beat up yesterday.
Well, we just get going looking for this very 13 before the heat of the day gets us.
Taking in temperatures, I like it. So do you guys head out?
Yes.
Yeah, we head
I'm
out.
going to move you over to the Kafak Depot map. Boom. Look at that. I got to move there too, apparently. You see the numbers?
Yes.
Numbers and the
Should we
key
be-
in the bottom left corner.
There is a key in the bottom.
So we want to go to the car yard over here, as you're saying.
Yeah, you're saying
Park your car to find the yard.
Park the car in car yard.
I think I want to just go to Ixamander's throne. That sounds just cool. I'm joking. I don't want to do that.
You guys can if you
Where
want.
is the car yards?
Okay, I appreciate that. So car yards,
Head over to Ka Harbor.
car harbor.
They're in the northeast part of the map. This map
She
just
told
is
you, if you
cool
go out.
artwork.
So the exit here is kind of to the left on this map, and she said make a right, and then a right, and then you make a left, and it'll take you right to the car yards. So yep,
Oh, I love that. Yeah.
she pointed you straight towards it, and that's just the gate to the car yards. The car yards actually a very large area to the northeast. But
Okay.
Let's head out.
do you guys take any detours? You're just heading straight to the car yards.
It's straight there. Is there like a Kefok Uber? Do we walk
what
over?
happened? What's going on outside?
That's the thing. When you guys come out, it's like you said, eerily quiet, and there's nobody on the streets, and you guys don't know whether is it just that early in the morning? Did anybody check the time?
Yeah, I would have checked my.
Yeah, I thought you said it was 6.
Well, I said the coffee pot went off at 6.
What time did we get up? I feel like Rolu got up at like 6:15.
Gee, Kev, tell us, what kind of day is it? What time of day? Is it a 24-hour day even?
It's like a high holy day and we missed it.
Make me ask for
It is
everything.
hot. It's already 28 degrees Celsius at 9 a.m. Yeah, so it's a hot day, and you don't know the city well, so you don't know if it's bustling or not normally. But like last night, it was when but now it's kind of empty, and so you guys start making your way. And so I'm gonna move you to this map. Bam! All right.
Look, another T-shaped alley.
There's not going to be any combat here.
Oh wow. So we start. Looks like we're standing at the western edge of an alley. Is this close to the car yards or closer to Junker's Delight? Like where
You're probably about halfway to the car yards at this point.
Halfway to car yards.
So, like, as you're walking through, again, these streets are just empty, and you're not sure whether this is.
Wait, Thaddeus Tormaiden is starting to move his token on the map.
I am moving towards the sidewalk, it looks like, to try and keep some cover.
Yeah, I think Rolu's gonna take in one hand. He's gonna pull out his.
You guys are suspicious, huh?
Yeah, just if we've been walking this far. And there's just
all right, let's move you to the next map. All right. No, so I'll give you that. Stay exactly where you are at this point.
Okay.
And what you see is
Like a tumbleweed roll across? What's the...
if this works the way I... Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all like freak out like
You see a tumbleweed roll across, and then you see a foot that kicked the tumbleweed.
Not these two guys.
You actually
again.
see a couple of hilkies.
Why do they have to look like the bad guy from like that After Earth cartoon? Exactly like,
After Earth?
I forget what it's called.
It's amazing. That's amazing.
It's like
So one of them is actually going to step forward, and as they kind of approach you, like they just step forward, but they're not like walking towards you.
Yeah.
But they're definitely like in your sight now, and the one closest to you slightly, he's got bandages on his hands and up and around his neck. And if you look close enough, you actually see blisters kind of around his cheeks. And his jacket is charred. Yeah, he's got a gun in one hand and a baton in the other. And then the other guy has his left sleeve is kind of charred, but that's about it. And he's same thing. He's got a baton in one hand, pistol in the other. And they see you guys and they're like, well, look what we just ran into.
Looks like somebody wanted more tickets to the barbecue.
I think we're just here to take you out a couple more times, if you know what I mean.
You didn't hear? We incinerate our trash around here.
I put on some flame-resistant sunblock, so I'm good. Look, I got one question for you. What's your deal with Riddle?
You want to make a deal for Riddle?
What's your deal with Riddle?
Did she hire some, like, off-planet thugs? Are you guys all she could afford?
I'm not hired gun. Do I look like one?
You don't look like much more than that.
You look like a dead inquisitor.
I don't think you understand. This is true warrior turf.
You ought to do a better job of securing it.
This is our area, and you better get out of here. Look, you guys can leave now, and we'll forget that we ever ran into you. But if you want to make this happen, we can make this happen.
You want to make a deal with us, you better get your boss.
Oh, there ain't no deal, buddy. And he starts approaching you.
You're right. There ain't no deal.
That's it? That's
Termite, give it.
It's escalated.
Be cool.
Tormaiden, it might be helpful just for a minute. You can always incinerate them later.
Can I have one of you guys roll perception? Just one. Pick who's going to roll it.
Yes.
Maybe we could trade some information.
Perception, that's a 22.
Oh, damn. And you actually see two sets of ears.
He's got like a...
Oh, come on.
So he's got 4 ears?
What?
Kind of
He's got, like,
sticking up from behind.
Silky hanging on his back or something.
Yeah, no.
A little Ewok.
Wait,
There it is.
Is this 3 Yosokis in a
No.
Three in a coat?
coat?
Yeah, 3.
Sorry, that was too good.
You actually notice there's 2 more Yosokis kind of hiding behind the cars. So-
2 more? Oh my god.
Wow.
2 more. Wait, is that it?
for.
There's just the 4 of these guys? Or?
But only Chaque notices.
Thaddeus just said, "Is that it?" The guy who was knocked out twice in the same fight.
No, that was the wrong. I didn't mean that.
Officers do have to have a certain level of confidence in everything they do.
So, like I said, you guys can leave now, get off planet, and we'll never ever think about it again, or we'll have to make this go away ourselves.
Business.
How about we take a middle road? We can give you some information about Riddle, and you can give us some information about your boss. You might not believe this, but we're not here to hurt your boss. We have a proposition.
Oh man.
That sounds quite suspicious, if I don't say so myself.
You don't
and
know
one of the
anything about
Yosokis is
him.
like, "No, what the hell? This guy's talking about killing our boss. Dotrulu ain't gonna like that."
Your friend, in spite of the fact that he has very big ears, is hard of hearing.
You see Chaque
Can
training
Kelly roll a
understand.
so
check?
hard. So
Can
hard.
Kelly roll a bluff? Like,
I'll
try and-
probably.
I'll roll bluff.
well, but
You're
Kelly
not
was the one
bluffing.
saying that.
I was trying to bluff.
You can bluff for me if you want. If you want to come out of
No, dude, you're the person bluffing. You
Yeah.
just went out
Right.
there, so I think
Right,
you should be the
Jesus.
one to roll it if Kev allows it.
I'll let you roll a bluff.
it's like a 10.
Yeah, that doesn't work. So you what did you say to him?
I said, look, we
Have a proposition.
proposition for your boss. Perhaps something that could be mutually beneficial. And in exchange, we can give you some information about that little junk monger that you were talking about.
Your little holdout.
It would also be good to know, why do you care about Riddle?
That ain't none of your business. This is all tough.
You keep repeating yourself like a broken record.
She's the only one holding out.
It could be our business. It could be...
Tormaiden, please, let the Hillkeep speak.
Unless you're going to hand her over right now, we ain't got nothing to talk about.
Well, if we do hand her over, what will you do?
We're going to take her, and that's it.
We'd like a little bit more than that.
Who are you to negotiate?
Who are you?
Especially you. We knocked you down twice, man. You ain't got nothing on
I
us.
see you're missing out on an opportunity.
I think you ran with your tail between your legs.
Chaque says, and he flares out his petals and his tendrils to make himself look really, really big, and says, "You guys are messing with the wrong crew. It's not just us around here. You better start running." Trying to intimidate the group.
I only see 4 of you, and I know one of you ain't that tough. Roll for initiative.
Oh! And I know one of you ain't that tough.
Say things like that.
Try to reason with these morons.
I just do want to point out, you guys did kind of reveal that Dotrulu is a target.
I
of some
didn't
sort.
reveal
Let's
that.
say that.
Yeah,
or maybe
I don't remember that
not a target. That you are interested in speaking to Dotrulu.
We want to talk to your bosses. I don't know his name. I don't care. I don't deal with f***ing peasants.
I don't see that as being a huge issue, but apparently it is.
I rolled a 15.
Wait, Tormaiden, you should move back because you were 5 feet back.
All right, Tomei rolled a 15.
Oh god, I gotta roll. I'm gonna roll my new Raven and Riddle die.
Nice. I'm using my Raven and Riddle dice as well.
Chaque got a 12.
Chaque got 12.
Rolu got a 19.
Same. So, what's your initiative modifier? Is that how we determine?
Oh, you also got a 19, Thaddeus?
Yeah. Yes.
It's Dex. Whoever has the higher modifier. Mine's +3.
Mine's. Well, you take it.
Okay.
Sorry, what did you say you got?
Rolu got a 19. Thaddeus also got a 19, but Thaddeus has a lower
19.
Initiative bonus.
Dex bonus. Yeah.
I'm going to give Thaddeus a 19.1 on my Excel spreadsheet so that I can sort it properly. Data, sort. So given that, Thaddeus, you get a 19.1 and you go first. I will say that you guys...
Rolu goes first, actually.
You said
Rolu has
Rolu had the
initiative.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad.
Yeah. You can also just put it as 18 if no one else is 18. Right, you could do it.
Shut up, John. Don't tell me how to work.
Just giving you thoughts.
Once a GM, always a GM, yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
John
Vinnie
has
knows.
a hard time letting go. So it is Rolu that goes first, and I will tell you guys that you managed to stop a surprise round with that perception check.
Nice.
That's good.
A little behind the curtains there. Woo.
Okay, so whose turn is it, sorry?
It's yours, man.
Okay.
Pay attention, John.
Dude, I'm paying attention. I'm just thinking about what to do, and also, sorry, the bath is running behind me, which I think is like really just a higher noise floor here, so I was hoping I wasn't first, so that could end soon. I think the first thing Rolu's going to do is Rolu's going to say, we've got another shot at this. Let's try and employ some strategy. And then he is going to move, and he's going to move to get behind cover and take a shot. And I think he's going to move up to here. And he's got his rifle out. So he's just going to immediately start to run, slide. What's up, Benny?
Mechanical question. If Chaque is riding on his shoulder,
Yeah.
would I also move there?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh man, I don't know how that works. Where would that even be covered in the book?
It's probably not. It's a DM call. Excuse me, GM call.
GM's decision.
I'm gonna say that if you were riding on his shoulder, you lose a move action because you're gonna take a move action to stay held on.
Okay,
Does that make sense?
that's fair.
Because I don't know. It seems a little inappropriate if you you're moving at light speed if he moves in the same time that you move. And so
Yeah, I'm just thinking about what is the equivalent to mounted combat in Starfighter?
I don't know enough about mounted combat in general to argue. So
Mounted combat's pretty cool.
that's my ruling. You use your move action to stay with him.
Cool, quick, decisive. I like it.
I do. Let me just confirm that I have. Do I have a base attack bonus? I don't have a base attack bonus, so I can't move and draw a weapon because I was going to draw my. Tactical spear at the same time. So since I'm Kasathan, I can hold both, and Tormenta, you also can hold two weapons at the same time, or two-handed weapons. But since that's
I can hold 4 because I'm 4-armed.
right, or 4 one-handed weapons, or two-handed weapons. Yeah, and so I have two-handed weapons.
Can you hold a spear? I don't even know if this is addressed, but is it two hands on one side to be a two-handed weapon, or do you have to be two cross-armed to be a two-handed?
It's a good question. I don't know, but point is I can't.
Does that matter?
Yeah, I think it's fine. I think he's going to run, and then I think he's going to take shot and aim at the Hilky, who is right here. Just going to try and shoot them and hit right from the get-go. Take them out. Take a shot with the Azimuth Serpent laser. Aims down the barrel of the rifle. Ooh, boy, that's an 18 against EAC on the far Hilky down the alley. Just pinged him.
Thank you, Excel. They just gave me graphs of all the data that I have in here, like KAC and stuff for all the characters. Anyways, so you did hit. Wait, what did you roll?
18.
18. That's a hit. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Aims down the line, shoots at him. It's going to be only 4 points of damage on that Hilky.
All right. Can you click just one time to let me know which Hilky?
The far one down the alley. Weren't you listening, Kev?
I'm trying to do 14 things at once. GMing is hard, man.
Dude, it's... come on. You act like it's hard.
Okay, so if you take a point...
I just pinged him 3
I just want
times.
to double-check this soft cover rule here.
Oh my gosh. There's no soft cover in this situation.
I'm pretty sure it says you pick a corner, and you run a straight line, and if it crosses through any borders of another character, that's soft cover.
Look. That does not cross through anything.
Okay, now go to the next stop. You have to go to all 4 corners of the enemy. You pick one corner of yours and go through all 4 corners of the other.
Does it say it has to be all 4 corners?
I'm pretty sure. Do you want to double check this,
Yep,
John?
I do. Because you know what? I'm going to rules you. I'm gonna rules lawyer you.
Rules lawyer. That's Transformers. I don't know that. Man, I don't know where it's at in here.
There's
It's also the
253.
crossfire thing. Do that.
Rules lawyer. Crossfire. Choose a corner of your square, if any line from this corner to any corner of the target's square. So it has to be any corner of the
So
target.
you pick one corner of your own.
Yes,
and
and
you go
if any of them cross through, then it's soft cover. Then yes, technically, you get soft cover. All right, so you're going to tell me it doesn't hit, and it wildly shoots the sand.
What did you roll again? 18?
18.
No, it still hits.
Yes.
Dude, all of that. How dare you?
All right, so I just wanted to make sure you were hitting the right one. So you're going to take 4 points off of him.
4 points of fire damage from the Azimuth
Fire
Serpent
damage.
Labor.
Fire damage.
Well, he put on that sunblock, so he doesn't take the fire damage. I'm just kidding. There's no
Starting to
mechanic
heat up.
for the fire.
This day's starting to heat up, Hilky.
Which one did you attack, John?
That's my turn.
That is
The
your
far
turn.
one.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right, so now Thaddeus was the other one that rolled 19, right?
Yeah.
It is now your turn. Can we just... I just want to clarify how much health you have.
I have full stamina. I'm down 2 hit points.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you burned both healing serums already.
No.
Yeah.
We burned
didn't use
2.
them.
We have 2 more.
Yeah, we have 2 more. Sorry. As far as the new ones go, we haven't burned them. Yeah.
We have 2 more, and we have my Stabilize spell and my Blessings of Youth spell, which will give you stamina points. So I can try and save you.
Fantastic. Thank you. Just checking the range on my weapon, GM Kevin.
Are you 40 feet out? I can't do math in my head.
Can't do math.
5, 10, 15. Yeah, I'm definitely... I can get you. There's no cover
who are
from
you-
here, right?
That's 45. He would be behind low cover.
Low cover.
This boy right here?
That bad boy? Oh, what?
5, 10, 15.
I don't think straight across.
Dude, there's no
Say again?
cover, man.
Dude, there's no cover. There's no cover.
Show that again.
After
Show
all
the
the
arrow.
stuff you pulled
it's
with
on
like,
the screen.
Yeah, there's a car between you and the rat.
There's a corner of a car
Yeah.
partially
Oh, you just moved.
blocking
Yeah, dude,
you
it's
just
a
moved
tenth
up.
of the freaking line. Like,
It's
no.
the full
dude,
square. The car's the
Dude,
full
Kev,
square.
Kev.
Like
No, the car is in half
it talks about the
square
borders
in his
of the
line sight.
vehicles.
And
That
he's
is-
standing over the car. It's not like a huge van.
He is a 3-foot tall mouse. Standing
not
behind
even
a
a mouse, it's hitting a
15 foot.
Hilky.
No,
Okay, wait,
this is the
okay.
human.
Why?
What is
Go
this right
pull
here?
open the rules again.
What is this thing here? Kev?
Where?
I'm looking at the map. What is this thing here?
I don't know. That's junk.
Rules
So-
for cover dictate if the player, whichever character is closer to the cover, gets the bonus for cover.
Right, and he was pointing at the Yosoki, and then he just moved up, and now he's 40 away from
Gotcha.
this guy.
No, my bad. I was pointing at the Yusoki. I was taking measurements for a bunch of different places.
I just see a purple dot, or purple star, or purple arrow.
That's Kelly right now.
No, that's me.
Okay.
Yeah, I was drawing.
Oh.
So Kelly just moved up, and now he is behind cover.
And who is he shooting at?
Gonna shoot at this Hilky right here.
Okay.
One that, because that's the one that you hit, right, John?
Yeah.
So, okay, cool. He just
Then
wants
yes,
to get rid of
you
these
can hit that
Hilkies.
guy with no cover.
Fantastic.
Cool.
Thank you. All right. So,
Gosh, maybe if you guys knew your rules.
Wow.
Wow.
amazing. All right, so please roll well this time.
That clip is going to be my ringtone for you. When you call.
Maybe if you knew your rules.
It's
Maybe if you
an
knew your
11.
rules. Maybe if you
So
knew
I'm
your
guessing-
rules.
We need that as a drop.
All right. So you shot.
Thaddeus rolls an 11 to hit, which is not going to hit, I'm guessing.
Is it KAC or EAC? And it actually matters at this point.
Who drew a bunch of stuff?
That was me.
Sorry. Is it EAC or KC?
That's KAC, I'm sure.
If you're
and
shooting
that
a projectile, then it's KC.
That does not hit.
Okay.
That doesn't hit? Dude.
No.
Okay.
Okay, Thaddeus is sad,
What do you-
I guess.
You want to argue again?
Nope.
You guys want to?
Nope.
All right.
Let's keep rolling.
Let's keep Roluing. Speaking of Rolu, I think it is now Grego's turn.
Who's Grego?
He's the one that got hurt pretty bad last time, and the one that stepped forward
First one to die this time.
The first volunteer.
One who dragged his bro.
He's gonna step forward.
Yeah, that was your mistake.
Move action.
Big mistake, pal.
He's gonna swing his baton at your face.
Okay.
This is not fun. Heads up.
That's an 11 plus 6 for a total of 17 to hit.
Plus 6.
Total of
KAC.
17 against KAC to hit. Dang, that's pretty impressive. You have a
is.
plus 6 to your melee?
Did I say that out loud? No, I meant he rolled a 17 total.
He rolled a 17 total. Yes, that hits my KAC.
All right, so that hits your KAC, and you're dead instantly. So it's all good. Moving on to the next round.
This is going to be a really short campaign.
Yeah, it's a 1d4. That's a 4 on the dice plus 3 for damage. Total of 7 points of damage to Rolu.
Okay.
Jeez, man.
What happens? I'm just curious about this mounting thing. We should probably look into it. But like, if Rolu goes down, what is the status of? Do you have to take like an action to not go down as well and like land on your feet, or does Rolu kind of land on Chaque, giving him some kind of blunt force?
Yeah,
damage?
so like in 5e, it's typically like a dexterity save each time your mount gets hit. So like I just rolled for myself a 20 for dex to stay on his shoulder after he got hit. So like that's sort of what I imagine. He'll make a dexterity check every time whoever he's riding gets hit. If they go down, then he'll have to make another dexterity save to see if he falls prone too, or if he's underneath or whatever.
Okay.
All right, I like it. I will have to take some time off book to or off air to look into this and make sure we're doing it right. But
I imagine Pathfinder has some.
I know we might be spending too much time talking about this.
Yeah. Let's keep going.
So Rolu gets hit, and it is now Terme's turn.
Okay, Terme is going to attempt to intimidate
Them up.
this guy here.
A little bit of emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
We probably.
I'll pull that drop before the next episode.
And he's going to move up slightly and just an earshot of everyone and be like,
I thought I told you that we went easy on you last time, peasant. We are going to destroy you now.
as he casts Summon Creature.
Yes.
Oh.
Amazing.
All right.
And beneath his feet, behind him, trembles the earth, and slowly a mound of, amorphous an earthen creature. Trying to look it up.
A sand monster?
Basically a Shai-Halud. No, an earth elemental.
The great
earth
sand
elemental.
Just like, oh.
Amazing. An earth elemental comes up.
Behind him.
Yes.
So you need to first roll the intimidation.
Oh, man, hold on. I got to find an earth elemental character to drop onto the screen.
And I rolled a 16 plus 7 for a 23 on my intimidation.
That's pretty great.
So you're casting, which is a standard action, and and intimidation will give you for free.
Yeah.
And then you moved.
And you move?
I don't need to move. But
No, I mean, I think the move was, I don't think that impacts it. You still have a move action after you cast.
yeah.
Make a save to not pee your pants.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me pull your earth elemental creature. Oh man, that one was like cute. I like the cute one.
But it's tiny. It's a level 1 earth elemental.
We're going to go see the Statue of Liberty, but the tiny one in Vegas and not the one in New York.
So where did you cast this thing at?
Behind him, in between him and the Yosoki.
Do you have to have a line of sight for that or anything? How's that?
Does not say or specify.
Okay. I don't trust anything you guys say anymore. So, all right. So you cast the elemental.
Yeah.
That is your turn. Does the elemental get to move on this turn?
Gets to attack.
Okay. And who are you trying to intimidate?
The dude who stepped up.
Yeah. The one who was burned before.
The
Greco.
dude dude who didn't take his freaking medicine well.
Yeah.
I mean, he's fine.
Is he?
He went down, bounced back up, and is ready to fight again. So what does Intimidate go against?
So Intimidation works either one of two ways. According to Demoralize is what I'm trying to do. Demoralize. As a standard action, you can use Intimidate or cause a creature within 30 feet to become shaken for a number of rounds. The sense-dependent ability, the DC of this check is equal to 10 plus your opponent's total Intimidate skill bonus, or 15 plus 1 minus 1/2 times the creature's CR, whichever is greater. If you succeed, the target is shaken for 1 round. Duration increases.
15 plus 1/2 of the CR.
One thing, sorry, just from the beginning, if you're going to do
standard
this,
action.
you can't do that. Yeah,
And cast.
Yeah,
Because that is an action.
well, because that's your standard action, right? I think you should stick with the casting personally, but it's up to you.
I'm just going to see if I can.
It's one of those things that like a skill check. Like if you're just trying to intimidate to like change their
Bully.
their attitude towards you, I would allow it. But if you're trying to do any kind of impact to like apply a condition,
Whatever.
then
Then I just do it for flavor. You want to make this
Okay.
less fun? That's fine.
I'm just
No.
I'm
I
trying-
mean, you
trying
just
to follow
can't
the
do that
rules.
and cast a spell. I don't think that's less fun. I think that's just what it is.
So
I think it was already cool with the Earth Elemental.
What did you roll?
Well, I'm not doing it anymore.
Well, I'll still let you roll the intimidate. It might change their opinion.
17 plus. I'm sorry, it's 23.
23.
23. Yeah, that doesn't. I'm just gonna mark this down in my book. I'm just kidding. Yeah, that definitely intimidates him. So like he's just took a swing at Rolu and hit him real good. Like he got max hits on him, and then he sees this thing pop up behind him, and he's a little overwhelmed. But there's 3 other guys here that he's got with him, and so he's not quite shaken from that. All right.
Now it's
Chaque,
going to roll
please.
to attack.
Yes, he gets to
Oh,
attack
the creature
this turn.
rolls to
Yeah.
attack.
Yes.
Okay.
Just like the
And it gets you're on Earth, correct?
I am on ground.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So
does look like-
I get a +1 to both my attack as well as damage because you're
Nice.
touching a solid surface such as a planet.
nice.
Unless you're airborne. Are you airborne?
I might be. Hold on. Let me
Are
do a
you
jump
airborne?
check. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not airborne.
All right.
What's your roll?
Oh, cracked die.
What are you rolling? Can I ask?
I am rolling my cool. I don't know, gold speckled die.
I meant what type? What die are you rolling? Not.
For damage.
I love dice as much as anybody else, but like, yeah, I'm worried about like, I don't want you to do a Kelly and roll a.
I got a
D12.
22.
You got 22 of damage.
No.
to
Oh,
hit.
to hit.
To hit, dude.
Okay. All right.
Is your elemental technically flanking?
No. You have to be completely opposite.
Got it.
What? I don't know. I think
You
so.
have to be opposite.
I feel like it's a check.
Hang on.
We're all like,
As we all pull out our books.
I think it has to be directly across.
Yeah.
I think you're right too, but I just really
I think I kind of remember it.
To us figuring it out.
Does opposite border or opposite corner?
Yep.
They can draw a line
so
to each
you
other
did-
that passes through opposite sides of the enemy. So yes.
So you rolled a 2015 or 27.
22.
22 to hit.
That hits.
Oh,
So that hits, and how much damage you doing, Will?
let me roll that.
Slam from the elemental.
That's a 5 on the die for 11
Yes.
points of damage.
WTF, mate.
amazing.
Ruin his
yes. Yes.
Man, whenever Will like creates some other like side character, I don't know, animal thing, it's always the best. Bernice, this
Yeah.
thing,
Agreed.
whatever it is.
And then he's going to burrow.
Wait,
Of course, he can do 20 million.
No, I'm
things.
not going to allow that. Is that a move action or standard
It's a
action,
move.
bro?
Can he do a standard or a move, or both a standard and move when he's
Part of his Earth Glide ability, burrowing leaves no tunnel, or it's just a special ability.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, as long as it doesn't.
It's not like
As long as he has the action for it, then that's fine.
When a creature burrows, it doesn't say what type of action it is. So it's listed along blind sense, dark vision. I'm assuming it's just a natural ability.
We'll let it burrow, but it's stuck underground for the next 15 turns.
No, it can come up whenever it wants. Till you kill it.
All right, and now it's Chaque's turn.
So you took the 11 points?
Yes, I took 11 points.
And how did it feel?
None of your business. Moving on.
Love it. Chaque used his move action to stay on the cob's shoulder and is going to use his standard action to whip out that big old hunting rifle.
Amazing.
And aim, point the end of the barrel right at the dude adjacent to him.
But you don't get to fire, though.
Is that an AOO?
To pull it out? No.
No, to shoot it.
I don't have the move. The turn economy. I don't have the action to fire it.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Yeah. Okay. See, I like Vinny because he plays by the rules.
Oh my god!
I literally read you all the rules for 20 minutes.
I know.
Will also plays by the rules. You just questioned him.
All right. So that is the end of your guys' turns. And now it's their turn.
Let's go.
But we're going to see what happens next week.
I got to add our theme to it.
That dog ate every smack of that avocado.
I need more Huel in
Amazing.
my life. That's what
I always need fuel.
Thanks for listening, ye scallywags. Until next week, drift begons on distant stars.